Hello, my name is Madeline Fry, and today I'll be talking about Edgar Degas. In this presentation, I will discuss his early life, his career and influences, why I chose him, and be showing some of his more famous art pieces. Edgar was born in Paris, France. He was the oldest child of Celestin and Augustin Degas. They had 5 children. At the age of 11, Edgar began his education and graduated in 1853 with a bachelor's degree in literature. Degas began to paint seriously in his early life. By 18, he had turned a room into his home into an artist's studio. He began copying pieces of work from other artists and continued this well throughout his life. Degas duly registered at the Faculty of Law of the University of Paris in November 1853, but made little effort at the school. He'd never wanted to be a lawyer. That was his father's idea. In July 1856, Degas traveled to Italy, where he would remain for the next 3 years. There, he drew and painted copies after Michelangelo, Raphael, Titan, and other artists of the Renaissance, often selecting from their altarpiece an individual head which he treated as a portrait. It was during this period that Degas studied and became accomplished in the techniques of high academic and classical art. Career and influence. Even though Degas is commonly labeled as an impressionist, the label could not be more far from true. Degas has his own distinct style, one reflecting his deep respect for the old masters and this great admiration of Jean-Auguste, Dominique Andreas, and Eugene Delacroix. He was also a collector of Japanese prints. Those compositional pieces influenced his work, as did the vigorous realism of popular illustrators such as Demure and Valeriani. Although famous for horses and dancers, Degas began with conventional historical paintings, such as the young Spartans, although his treatment of such subjects became progressively less individualized. During his early career, Degas also painted portraits of individuals and groups. An example of this would be the Borelli family, a brilliantly composed and psychologically poignant portrayal of his aunt, her husband, and their children. Edgar Degas is now recognized as one of the founders of Impressionism, despite the key differences from his artwork. Although Degas had no formal pupils, he greatly influenced several important painters, most notably Jean-Louis Fourier, Mary Cassatt, and Walter Sickert. His greatest admirer may have been Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec. Why did I choose Edgar Degas? I chose Edgar Degas because of his amazing ability to turn normal activities and fine arts into beautiful paintings. Edgar's work featured many ballet dancers. They all range in age and can appear anywhere from a class to the stage. He has taken the passion of others and put it into a piece of art admired by many. Edgar also paints women doing common activities, many of which are women getting out of the bath, drying themselves, or combing their hair. While this may seem bizarre, I find his ability quite fascinating. Most people think about doing household chores or bathing as a common task, but Degas finds them worthy of attention. In my presentation, I showcase 6 pieces of artwork, some of which being Ballet Scene Number 2, ballerinas adjusting their dresses, Women with a Towel, Woman Ironing in 1884 to 1886, Women Ironing, and Dancers in Pink and Green Number 1. All of these are showcased in my presentation. I have a quote from Degas. It reads, "Art is not what you see, but what you can make others see." I find this very prominent in his art. My sources used are slidesgo.com, edgardegas.org, and denverartmuseums.org. Thank you.